Just yesterday in my Discord server, I put out a sort of contest thingy. The gist of it is that any one of you, yes you, my glorious croutons, can send in a recording of you saying the famous RPG Time opening, and I'll take that and put it into a video. There are no submission deadlines, and as long as I receive entries, these will be the new intros for the First Impression series. So, hop on into my Discord today, or you're missing out on this thing that is... It's pretty cool. I think I like it. I think it's... I think it's cool.
Hello, my croutons, and welcome to the First Impressions video.
Today I'll be taking a look at Shivering Hearts. Let's get started. First things first, title screen, gorgeous. The art aesthetic is very unique. I don't see a lot of stuff like this. I don't even actually see a lot of custom artwork in RPG Maker at all. So it's very refreshing to see something like this, and it's also refreshing to hear a title screen that doesn't have blaring BGM. I do like the more relaxed tone of this one, which is very nice. I do like that you also say F4 for full screen in the corner. Good job. Good additions. There's no sound effects. Why are there no sound effects for moving the thing? I don't know. Maybe you thought it sounded better. I personally dislike it. Or maybe there are sound effects and they're just really quiet. It feels like most of the game's pretty quiet. We'll put command remember on. Keyboard config. We'll leave it as arrow keys because I've been conditioned to use only that now. Oh. This looks really bad. Okay. You're gonna want something here to differentiate this from the title screen, because this is really difficult to read and does not look visually appealing. This credit sequence right here. Yeah, all right. That's all for the title screen. Let's hop into the actual game. All right, same music effect. So, oh great and glorious leader, where are we heading? Oh, I didn't even see the text appear. That's an immediate issue. That's an immediate issue. Is the text? Where the hell is my mouse? Why is it? Oh, the mouse doesn't go in the game. Interesting. Okay. That's an immediate issue though that I see, is that the text is not easy to read. There's not a message window. There's nothing to highlight the text out from the background. It kind of blends into the background. It's pretty difficult to see. When I was looking at the game trailer, I actually saw this as an issue too. Even just from watching the trailer, not even playing, it's pretty difficult to actually see what's being written on screen. So I'd highly recommend getting a text box or something just to differentiate from the background, because the actual art looks fine. It's a really interesting, dreamlike oil canvas aesthetic. I really like it a lot. The character busts also look really good. You just need to differentiate the text from the background because it's pretty difficult to see. You're the one with the map, right? Oops, how could I forget? You are. There's the music. Oh wait, I've heard this song before. Is this not copyrighted music? I'm pretty sure this is copyrighted music. Or maybe I just heard this from your trailer and I just have repressed memories. You're a naive, wandering adventurer, but the wind on your back and a song in your heart. Your companion, Rin, has been by your side since childhood. What you lack in life experience, you make up for in curiosity and optimism. What is your name? Use the arrow keys to move. Z or spacebar to confirm, X to cancel, Shift to sprint, F4 full screen, press F5 to restart. Yeah, name is Sky. We'll go with that. There are unusual happenings at a village north of here called Shivering Hearts. I smell the putrid stench of adventure, Sky. I do not see the text secure at all. You should totally put that in the center of the screen instead of all the way off to the right, because my brain doesn't process that. What sort of happenings? I heard Shivering Hearts is a tiny village with unimaginable riches. Aquamarine diamonds, yellow rice worth their weight in gold, and their eggplants are renowned throughout the land, just like mine. The guy that sold me the map said that we'll score it big when we get there. Hey, you two, are you heading towards Shivering Hearts? There's a slight delay on showing the character bust. The writing is actually really good, though. It seemed, competent writing, actually, with really good spelling so far, and it's engaging. I'm very interested. Yes, we are. Oh, excuse my manners. The name's Black Moon. The whole place is a sad mess. I suggest you two turn back. A sad mess? I see that you're holding the same map that merchant sold to me a few towns back. Trust me, there's nothing of worth there. Thanks, but we can make our own decisions. Let's go, Ren. Yep, let's get going. Time's a-wasting. You're an intriguing pair. Find the skeleton. It'll help you on your journey. You don't look so tough. I can take you on. Very tempting. Maybe another time. Suit yourself. Interesting opening. There probably could have been a bit more movement in the characters. But, you know, overall, actually, that was a really good opening scene with really good writing. So, why did you ignore her? She didn't seem like she was trying to trick us. You know what? Let's do some voice acting. Let's turn it up a little bit, alright? So, why did you ignore her? She didn't seem like she was trying to trick us. There's more to life than money or riches. What are ya, some damn hippie? Ready when you are, boss. For glory! For glory! I really like the aesthetic of the game so far. It's very, very cool. Oh, that was a laggy. Open, alright. Well, it said find the skeleton, so I'm assuming this guy, Jack Skellington over here. Greetings, mortals. No, we can do a better one. We can do a better voice. Greetings, mortals. Foul creature, what are you doing in this village? Hey, chill out, bro. I'm just minding my own business. The name's Yurt. I've been wandering this mortal plane far and wide for over a millennia. I simply wish to chronicle the stories of mortal beings. Ooh, are you one of those caricature artists? Ooh, draw me. I want to be a pirate sailing the high seas. That's not how this works. I can keep track of your progress within my magical tome. Here, have a look. Oh, it's the save function. You know what? That's actually a pretty interesting way to do saving. I actually like that. See, that wasn't so bad now, was it? Oh, before I forget, I'll teach you this ancient magic passed down from my ancestors. If you chant the power word shift while talking with somebody, you can recall your entire conversation with them. Pretty nifty. Oh! I wish it would give the name of who's talking, but that's actually really cool. I really like that. Shift. Ren's eyes turn milky white as if she's possessed. She chants in an indecipherable language, ancient language of which likes you've never heard. She slowly regains her composure. Neat. I know, right? You should come to me often. Not knowing how you'll affect the flow of... Wait. That is right English. I am just so used to reading terrible English that I'm trying to correct stuff subconsciously. You should come to me more often. No knowing how you'll affect the flow of time through your actions. Plus, it's good to take breaks. I still don't trust him, Sky. He didn't even do that drawing of me. How am I supposed to draw you when I have no eyes? Then how are you hearing us without ears? Touché. The skeleton whips out a sketchbook and quickly draws you and Rin as race car drivers. Damn, that is professional drawings. Okay, stop looking at it. Yurt gives you the drawing. There, you happy? What the hells are we writing in? I think he's scamming us, Sky. I'm sorry, you two. I honestly have no idea what either of you look like. Not good enough, Yurt. I'm not paying for this. You're not paying me to begin with. Enough excuses, Yurt. Goodbye. Voice crack. You know, it fits with the character, right? They don't look too old. Voice crack works. Oh, dear. I actually really like the quirky interactions. They feel a bit all over the... You know, they feel kind of all over the place. But you know what? It works with the overall tone of the game that's been... what's the word? The overall theme of the game that I've picked up on so far, it works within that. As always, wish there were footstep sounds, but the actual art looks good. The sound design is actually very good. I like that the water sounds like it's over here, though I wish when you walk closer, you can do this with regions. You can detect regions, and when you get closer, you can make the water sound louder, or get closer, you can change the pan of it and whatever, and that would actually be a really cool effect. Not required, of course. The sound design is very good. The writing is actually pretty damn intriguing so far, and the art, of course, sexy as all hell. None of the characters have faces, though. It's just a blank color on their face until you interact with them. But you know what? That's fine. Jeepers! Don't wait. Jeepers! Don't scare an old lady like that, travelers. I'm the village elder, Eleanor. Welcome to Shivering Hearts. Who might you be? Your game has such powerful graphics that it's overloading my OBS's video encoder. That's impressive. No RPG Maker game's done that before. Good shit. My name's Sky. This is Rin. Welcome, Sky and Rin. I suggest you keep your weapons on your hips. There's been too much death lately. We don't mean any trouble. We're here to offer help. Life's never so simple, but thank you for coming all the way here. The hand of time ticks forever onwards, and all I see in this village are the bodies of people I used to love. I must be frank, behind me is my son Neville, of what remains of him. This isn't the first death either. Some sick individual is turning people into slime. Dun dun dun! Inception sound effect inserted here. That's a dick thing to say. He's looking a bit under the weather. Is there anything we can do to help? That's very sweet of you, thank you, dear. But I don't know how you can even help us. Everyone is terrified. People are dying in bizarre ways. What's more, strangers such as yourselves have been appearing more frequently. But as they say, a stranger is a friend you haven't met yet. Is this odd girl with you? Yes, unfortunately. What do you mean, unfortunately? Nothing to... What do you mean, unfortunately? Have I been a burden this whole time? I need to reevaluate this friendship. Nothing to worry about, though. As my grandfather said moments before his untimely death, things can't get any worse. You don't have to tell me an uncomfortable silence hangs. You can just have an uncomfortable silence. You kind of did it over with the skeleton, too. You kind of narrate things that don't need to be narrated, like explain things that you can see visually. This is an issue that a lot of games I play have. They over-explain. You can just leave like a 120-second wait command and then resume the dialogue. That's what I do in my game. You don't have to explain everything. Just chill out. It's whatever. The player's pretty smart most of the time, unless they're me. I said things can't get any worse. Well, that's just embarrassing. Isn't it a good thing that nothing happened? Yes, I suppose. Sorry, Kane, for making you do this. I wish I can help. It's no trouble, Eleanor. Kane wipes the sweat from his mustache. Excuse me, Sky, Ren. I'm going to go around and check up on everyone. Don't make too much trouble. Conversation seems a bit scattered. But then again, that was an old lady, so maybe that makes sense. Overall, though, it's well-structured dialogue that's actually very interesting and fun to read. The guard is holding a mop and bucket. Greetings. Greetings. The name is Kane, captain of the guard at Shivering Hearts. Please be careful with the goo at our feet. It is the remains of someone called Neville. He's become extremely corrosive and can burn through flesh and steel. Oh, no. What's with the mustache? Oh, this little thing? I grew it over the summer. I'm quite proud of the little guy. It's quite quirky in the way it presents dialogue. It's not taking itself too seriously, and I really appreciate that. I think with an art style like this, you could get away with taking the game very seriously, and it would be really intriguing, too, if you did it that way. But honestly, I like the more lighthearted approach. I think it's refreshing to see stuff like that every now and again. Not afraid to laugh at yourself. I like it. Artists who watch my videos, and there's at least one of you. You can yell at them for art stuff in the description, or the comments. But to me, the art looks really good. It's not like Da Vinci. Wait, was he the artist, or was it Leonardo DiCaprio? Da Vinci. Leonardo da Vinci Caprio. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's not that, but it looks good. In my non-artistic perspective. I'm both disgusted and horrified. He's shocked. He takes a deep breath. You could have just drawn that. It's okay, Kane. Keep it together. They're only words. Some very mean words. Every fiber of his being is holding back the tears. So he cries at me insulting his mustache, but not at me talking about not at the slime? Greetings. Okay, it just repeats. Alright. It'd be cool if he was, affected by the last interaction. I think I accidentally stepped in some. Oh no, here, let me clean them. Kane gets on his knees and starts using the buckets and a washcloth to clean up Neville's remains from your shoes. I see you're already getting guys to get on their knees for you. I like how, pink-haired girl? Oh, Lord, my brain is not functioning too great today. Pink-haired girl, I like how she has so much variation and expression in her character busts. They look really good. I haven't noticed that too much with any other character so far, but she has some very interesting poses. Everyone should get on their knees before me. Oh, damn! What a queen! There, I've cleaned as much as I could. Your shoes should be okay. We have to figure out what to do with him very carefully. How old are the characters in this game? Because the way you draw a pink-haired girl, she looks like she's about 12. But you never know.
Whoa, whoa, hold it there, Chief. Under order by Elder Eleanor, I can't let you pass. My name's Dale. War's raging in the north. Don't want to see you both killed.
Say, you're not from around here, are you?
Hey, I ain't going around judging the way you look, Chief.
Don't you have anything better to do?
Hey, standing here is important work. My feet are killing me. Eleanor assures us that we're safe, but I ain't sure about that one.
You know this guy gets old ladies. He's got the curly hair going on. Alright. Continuing onward. The man yells in a vile accusatory tone. The woman is shocked and retaliates with venomous words. Great, I would have liked to see another humorous interaction there, because I'm really enjoying your writing, but no, instead just, narrate it. Cool, whatever. You're back? Can I look at your book again? No problem. I wish I could just, click on him and he would auto-take me to the save screen, and then he would present dialogue options. I feel like that might be more caring of the player's time, but it might just be me. Alright, let's see. Wait, that's a default RPG Maker face, isn't it? That you drew again, right? It's like the old elder face. Or am I crazy? I might be crazy. What's a good man voice? We'll give him a high-pitched one. Caius, where are you, my boy? Well, he immediately forgot about his son.
Greetings, travelers. My name's Reginald, and this is my husband, Frond.
It's really hard to read the text, I swear.
Can you please help us find our little boy, Caius? He's run away from home and we cannot find him. He's always with his something.
I didn't mean to click. Why did he run away from home?
We yelled at him for hurting a young girl's feelings. I hope we weren't too harsh.
Sure, we can help.
Excellent, thank you very much. Quick, let's head to the southern forest.
After brief introductions, you all come to the forest for Reginald and Frond's son, Caius. The search is exhausting, and you don't find any leads.
Well, fuck. I can't believe this.
We have braved immense beasts, powerful dragons, and corrupt governments. We cannot find our son. Curse this foul land and everything in it. You try and do good in this world, but it all comes to nothing in the end.
Snap out of it, Frond. Don't start spiraling into such defeatist attitude.
But I feel so useless. How can we let this happen? Reginald gives Frond a firm embrace. Useless. I'm so useless.
We'll find him, Frond. On my honor, we'll find the lad and bring him back home. We need to rest. Let us continue the search later in the afternoon.
Okay, you're right.
Yawn. Thank you very much, you two, for your help.
No matter what it takes, we'll find your son.
Your words move me so deeply. Thank you so much again.
Hope we can find your boy. He's lucky to have two caring fathers.
He means the world to us. Farewell, Sky and Rin, was it? I hope to see you two soon.
Thank you again, Sky and Rin. Yeah, we really helped a lot. Alright, well now they went into the void. That's what you love to see. The goal of RPG Maker games is to get every NPC to return to the void from whence they came. Only open for village meetings. Alrighty, can I enter... Oh, I can enter random homes. Wonderful. Ooh. Ooh, this looks pretty sexy. The old man ignores you completely. Well, you're a dick. Rin joins you at the bar counter for moral support, of course. Excuse me, can I get some service, old man?
What in the hells do you want?
The innkeeper doesn't want to serve you. He seems very suspicious of you. I don't need anything, never mind.
Well, I guess we're done here then.
I'll just head back to my meal. Welcome, fellow travelers. I see that you found yourself stuck in this little village as well. Oh, northern accent? Shit. Why would you tell me that after I already gave them a voice? No. I don't actually know what a northern accent is. Shit. We'll just go with this.
No, why thank you, dearie. I'm Countess Badmoon. My friends call me Sarah. Pull up a chair, why not chat a while?
I would, but there are no chairs. How are you, Sarah?
Excellent. Yourself?
I meant yourself? I don't know, Sarah. I feel very lost right now.
I'm sorry to hear that, dearie. It'll be okay. I don't think anyone truly knows what they're doing with their lives.
Is it okay to be talking while the guard is there? Nah, he's fine with it, aren't you, Gerald?
I really need to go to the bathroom.
Looks like the Dark Souls guy. Then why don't you go? I can't. What? Everyone's getting this voice now. I can't. Elena told me to keep a constant eye on you. Didn't mean to press that. I think she'll be okay with you going to the bathroom.
Okay.
Wait, why did I just say okay like that? This is a tragedy. I forgot her voice. Shit. Despite the few deaths in the past few weeks, there's something very peaceful about this village. My kingdom is a much gloomier place. I've completely changed her voice like 4 times over the course of this conversation. Oh, Lord. A dark past, perhaps. I, for one, am filled with dark secrets of powerful forbidden sorcery. But no, it's nothing so serious. Yawn version 2. My mother is a duchess who ruled the northern kingdom while raising me all by herself. I wouldn't say me and her were very close as mother and daughter, but her powers was waning, and I was betrothed to a lazy weasel of a man. A weasel? Weasel is a mammal of the genus, the genus Mustela family. Matilda. That is Danny DeVito. He directed that, right? What? No, not a literal weasel. Oh, she was getting to the good bit. I could spend an age complaining about him, how miserable and unfulfilled I felt. But in all honesty, I don't think I would have even been happy if he were perfect. You must have felt so trapped. I did feel trapped. I couldn't describe the feeling at the time. My voice acting ability is basically just shout really loud into the mic with different inflections in my speaking. That's my voice acting. That's my range of capabilities. And if you need a voice actor for your game, I'm a professional. Thanks, sweetie. It really means a lot to me. I don't think I was truly happy. I felt that my mother needed me because she had no one else, and so I spent most of my life supporting her at the expense of figuring out what I really wanted. Father caused a lot of pain when he left. I thought that emotional pain would heal over like a cut. But in many ways, both me and my mother were deeply hurt. Mother and I never brought it up for many years. We both pretended to be okay. You know what you gotta do, man? You just gotta get a fidget spinner. And all of your worries will go away. That's gonna sound awful in the recording. I hope I just ruined your eardrums. She came to my room one night and told me she could see I was suffering. I didn't even recognize it myself. But she told me she never wanted to force me into something I don't want. She told me she genuinely wants me to be happy. I told her everything. How I was worried about her and her father's legacy and how she wanted. Wow, Yawn version 3. What happened today? What did I even do? I sat on my ass and I'm tired. God, too much Valorant. But she told me not to worry about someone who isn't even here. I was about to burst into tears when she said that. It looked like she was about to as well. I don't know. This, the dialogue's really interesting, and I think it's enough. Like, my brain, like, my eyes are fully into the dialogue, and the character busts, if they were a bit more animated, would be completely fine as well. I do just wish there was a bit more, like, sprite movement on the map. I talk about it in my cutscenes video, which I'll shamelessly link right here. I know, I'm terrible. But I really like seeing on-screen movement and animations and stuff happening. You could get this sequence right here, this conversation, into a much more cinematic tone. You could remove the background sound, get some, atmospheric music. You could really dramatize it a bit and make it more emotional that way. Because music is incredibly powerful, and if you get the right music playing, you can make almost any scene emotional. Let me tell you. You have to think of yourself and what makes you happy. Yes, you're right. Oh my god, I cannot stop yawning. Ugh. We tried out a game right before this one. Me and my brother, I was going to attempt to get him into a video, but then that, unfortunately didn't happen because the game crashed literally 5 minutes into playing. So maybe I'm just tired of all the bullshit I get sent. I'd be happy with some pie. What? I didn't say anything about pie. Hey, if she's getting some, then I'd like some pie too. Guys, I'm sorry, I gotta tell the truth. I didn't have any pie. What? Such betrayal. Wait, when did we even say pie? What's happening? What happened to the conversation? The sheer audacity. I didn't have any pie to begin with. Where was I? It was very difficult for me to even sort through my feelings and what I want from my life. I told her I wanted to travel, to throw caution to the wind, to show the world my talents, and to take control of my life. I think that was the only conversation where I felt truly connected with her. Do you have any regrets? I truly regret letting other people and their comments dictate what I can and cannot do with my life. You see, this is applicable to YouTube. Because you guys, oh boy. Ugh. If I see another pun in my comments section, I'm gonna, something's gonna happen. And it's not gonna be good. It's gonna be a bad thing. If I see one more pun, I swear to God, it'll be the straw on the camel's back. Alright, croutons, you gotta chill, alright? I can't handle the puns. It's too much. Especially negative comments made by the people who I took for as friends. Looking at you, Tron. Remember that furry video? I didn't forget. But none of that even matters anymore. My desire right now is for this feeling to continue. I'm granted this moment in my life to find out what I want to do and how to shape my life to what makes me happy. I'm really happy for you. Thank you so much for listening. Before you go, can I show you something? Is it your boobs? My mother taught me this. It's a psychological technique called anchoring. You sit with your feet firmly on the ground and have both your hands touch only at the fingertips. Now there's 3 things you see around you. It can be anything. Wait, she has a purple hat? Your purple hat. What hat? Your hat. The one on your head. But I don't have a hat. Sarah, we can all see you're wearing a very exquisite-looking purple hat. Why would we lie? But... Okay, fine. My non-existent purple hat. Great. Nice. What else? Your red hair. What? Okay, fine. I have gorgeous flowing red hair. My friend Ren. That's me! Wait, why did you add quotation marks? What quotation marks? Never mind. Okay, clearly you know how to write good dialogue, and the dialogue is very engaging, but it does feel a bit scattered sometimes. As a whole, the dialogue is pretty well structured and entertaining, but it also feels pretty random. Like the things that you say in response to things and the breaking of the fourth wall just then, it feels a bit out of place. But then again, like I said before, this game has more comedic tones and I'm fine with that, I don't think it's bad. I just think it's a bit peculiar with how it's implemented into the dialogue. It could be done with a bit more nuance and class. But if you just want a dumb shit story with people saying random stuff, that's fine too. I don't have any issues with that. Just make it abundantly clear that's what you're doing. And so far, kind of have, Great, that's 3 things. A couple of those I'm a bit iffy about, but I'll roll with it. It doesn't have to necessarily be what you see. It can be any of your senses. Sight, sound, smell, touch. Holy shit, I cannot stop yawning. It's not your game. I'm only a little bit bored with your game. And the only reason I'm bored is because we've been standing in this room getting Expedition dumped on us for the past 7 minutes, and I swear to God. It's interesting reading. Don't get me wrong. It's fine reading. It's just kind of boring. Because there's visuals, there's sort of stuff happening. The bust artwork is kind of moving along, but everything else, nothing has moved on screen besides the dialogue and the bust art for the past 7 minutes. My eyes are getting a little bit sad. Wow, thanks for this. You are very welcome, dearie. It's to practice being mindful of the present and to get out of our heads. Our heads can be the biggest source of torture in our lives. This reminds me of the fucking guy from Lisa, where he just keeps sprouting or saying stories and you can never escape. Try it out sometime when you're feeling anxious or overwhelmed. I'll let you get back to your journey. May you experience success and happiness in your path. Back to my delicious goods. I swear to God, if this guy goes on a long-ass rant, I'm gonna lose my shit. I was tasked by Eleanor to keep constant watch over Sarah. She's not allowed to leave my watch. So, Gerald was it? Yep, that's me. Do you like pie, Gerald? Where are you going with this? How about I get you a slice of cherry pie and you can scurry along and leave me be? Are you proposing a bribe? No, Gerald, I'm proposing pie. Now, do you want the damn pie or not? I see through your ruse. My moral character is absolute. You cannot seduce me with such tempting offers. Countess Badwin rests her chin on her hand and pouts. Your loss. Can I have some pie? No, missy, no pie for you. Aww. Finally, I think the dialogue's over. Your step falters and you nearly drop to the ground. Your vision blurs and all you can hear is the rushing of blood through your head. Everything feels terribly wrong, as if this whole town is swallowing you whole. Okay, can you show that with visuals instead of just telling me in text, please? Imagine how much better the scene would be if the sprite visually dropped to the ground, it played a sound effect, the SE faded out, it just cut out, she was on the ground, there was a throbbing sound, the light was flickering and changing, and you could provide dialogue or you could do narration then. You have to add some kind of visuals to go along with it, and maybe when I click enter, visuals will happen. But please, for the love of God, I need more visual stimuli. It's a video game. Visuals, visuals, visuals. Come on, visuals. Please, 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 or else I'll get bored. Oh, or else I'll get bored. Dweller's Empty Path, while I have my gripes with it, it at least is keeping your eyes visually entertained the entire time, even if I didn't particularly like the art style. It still is keeping you engaged visually, and while the art in this game is very, very good, in my opinion, there isn't enough variation to it, at least not in the cutscenes. You need more on-screen character busts and more movement in them. Or you need to keep the interaction shorter, because that interaction was long as hell, and it was just characters standing and talking. You alright? Everyone looks over with genuine concern. Oh my god. Do I have a condition? Is there like a medical condition where you can't stop yawning? I'm going to self-diagnose myself with that. You know how white girls self-diagnose with depression? I'm diagnosing myself with yawning disorder. I really don't know. This is a first. You look like you were about to collapse. Let me know if you need some rest. Pfft, rest? What do you think I am? A little bitch? Well, I'm not, even if I look like I am. Shut up, I'm not gay. There's a sign on the door. The occupants of this house are deceased. Please respect the property while contact the son of the... Wait. Please respect the property while we contact the son of the deceased parents, Elder Eleanor. Can we break in through the window? Okay, unfortunately not. Ren is reading the through of the... What? I know what I meant to say. Hey, Sky, can I read this to you? Please. No. Please. Don't ever... No, too much dialogue. Ah. I do like how Ren leaves your party when you enter a house and goes and stares at something. That's really interesting. Okay, nothing there. I see my reflection. Damn, I'm looking good. I don't feel tired. You can just break in and sleep in someone's home. There, look, it's Elder Eleanor's house. Alright, I wonder what happens if I step on this guy. I can't. As you touch it, you immediately feel a burning sensation. You instantly pull your hand away. Hey, be careful, the glue will burn through your hands. Psst, Sky, I think that mustache has a man stuck to it.
You know I can hear you, right?
We've been compromised. Send help. It's random. It just feels kind of random with what she's saying. I mean, it's not funny. It just feels random. There's a sign on the door. We're looking for our missing son, Caius. If anyone has any news regarding his whereabouts, then come speak to me, either me, Reginald, or my partner, Frond. Wait, me, Reginald, or my partner, Frond? Wait. Either me, Reginald, or my partner, Frond. But you are Reginald. Why would you say me and then Reginald after that? You don't have to have Reginald there. That confused the shit out of me. I thought it was a poly relationship, too. I mean, that's fine. I don't have an issue with that. I was just like, brain? Huh? Because there were only 2 guys earlier. There's a sign on the door. The roof is collapsed in this house. Please do not ensure that we can secure the building. Alright, can we go in here? No, we cannot. And last but not least, can we go in here? You knock, but there's no response. Okay, guess not. Let's go down here. First eggplants, now I'm the queen of grapes. They're growing so wonderfully. Oh, hi there. Ma, you look cute. I'm Remy. What's your name? Remy has smoked a lot of cigarettes at a very young age. Nice to meet you. I'm Sky. Wait, no. I have no name. People who fear me know me as a shadow. And I'm Ren. Don't cross us or you'll regret it. Ren turns her back to Remy and swoops her cape menacingly. Oh my goodness. Ain't that the cutest thing? Hi, Ren in the shadow. She says your name in a gruff, low voice. Well, I predicted it. Why is your pathway so red? Oh, those are red pine leaves that have fallen over the past few months. Instead of getting rid of them every morning, I'll sweep them under the stone path to make it look nice and pretty. I'm quite proud of it. I'm also proud of the amount of cigarettes I've smoked. I actually have the world record. Have there been any strange things happening? Too many to count. A lot of people have passed away. I mean, a lot. She looks like someone from Sailor Moon. I haven't watched Sailor Moon, but she looks like someone who I would imagine would be in Sailor Moon. We passed a lot of graves just before. We've grieved to the point of numbness. I'm focusing on these grapes at the moment. They help me forget my woes. Just like video games. Thanks for sharing. It must be tough. The past few months have been really hard. You guys are a treat, though. Thanks, Rumi. We should get going.
Okay, don't be a stranger. Oh, and if you happen to see a little girl named Melia, see if she wants to come over sometime to see these big boys. I'm quite proud of them.
Can I also see the big boys?
Of course I meant the grapes, dirty-minded girl. Like Seeps, she might be by the cliff or the riverside of the west.
You know what? I wouldn't mind seeing the, if you make it an H game, it'll sell more copies. Just saying. I'm just putting that out there. A petite, nicely maintained kitchen. The bench top feels like bamboo. Through the window, you can see the field's grapes. Dad said to not touch the stovetop even when it's off. What does he know? You know what? I really like the atmosphere of this game. There's not much to do right now except wander, but it feels like a quaint little town that, I would want to live in if not for the, mystery and all the murders and, all that. Sky, what are you doing? Come on, it's right there. How can you say no? Don't give me that. I see you suspiciously strutting on up to that pie, giving it your patented howdy-doody. Why, I have a mind to tell the lady outside. Don't give me that. I see you suspiciously strutting up on that pie, giving it the... Wait, did I just say the same thing? Yeah, wait, it just says the same thing no matter what I pick. Okay, great. Where's Warlock? I think I just said random gibberish. Great. Is it nighttime now? Is that why the audio's changed? Oh no, I was just on a different map. Never mind then, I'm a little bit dumb. I really wish the water was animated, but I get why it's not. That would be a crap ton of effort. I fucking love the aesthetic of this game. Like, if this wasn't such a creepy-ass town, I would love to live here, honestly. You spot a cat rolling by the cliff's edge, swatting at blades of grass and trying to eat it. Meow. Hey, can you understand what it's saying? What the fuck? No? Oh, wait. Yeah. It's saying, that pink-haired girl should mind her business. I would mind my business, but you're just the cutest thing ever. She starts talking in a baby voice. Rin gets down and starts rubbing the cat's belly. Purr, the cat really enjoys it. I actually shouldn't say purr, more like... I'm a professional furry, by the way. Don't quote me on that. The boy's staring into the distance. Caius, your parents are looking for you. Mew, she starts stroking against the little boy's legs. Mrs. Mittens doesn't want me to go back. Is he gonna jump off the cliff? Calling her right now. Oh, I see. Does this Mrs. Mittens control your bedtime as well? Huh? No, she doesn't. My dad's control my bedtime.
Purr, you heard the boy perfectly clear. He doesn't want to go back.
Alright, well now the default RPG Maker music's playing. Or is this default? I've heard this before, regardless.
Yum, yum, yum. She cleaned yourself vigorously.
Something tells me you aren't Mrs. Mittens.
Mittens coughs up a fur ball. Right, whatever do you mean? I'm your precious Mrs. Mittens, aren't I, Caius?
Madame, please help. This isn't Mrs. Mitt...
Naughty boy, time for you to sleep.
The boy's face turns white with terror. He's unresponsive. Now but we have a civilized chinwag. Any step closer and Caius will end up as jam at the bottom of this cliff. Okay, first of all, what the fuck? Second of all, I totally called it. That boy means nothing to me. Yeah, sure. Maybe some extra grease would light your fire. Fire, come walk with me? No, we're not going there. Purr, the real Mittens died a long time ago. Last night I woke up in this rotting husk and I've been given one simple order. To make this boy suffer. I can't take anything you're saying seriously. You better take me seriously. Mittens pulls out her claws and cuts into Caius' leg. She starts licking the blood off her claws. This is getting a little weird. The looks can be deceiving. The one who summoned me thinks that the boy deserves death and more. If you heard the things this boy has said, it would cause you much despair. Alright, interesting. The writing is still good, though it feels a bit random. Also, I wish that you would have shown him cutting into the leg, with like a cool little thing, because it's clear you can draw. It would have been pretty badass if you showed that, I'm just saying. I don't have a gore fetish, I'm just saying. I'll let the boy go if you can answer me this riddle, friend. Hit me with your riddle, Mittens. Excellent. If you win, I'll let Caius go. If you lose, the boy is going to eat a mouthful of rocks at the bottom of this cliff. Here's my riddle. For some, I provide escape, give insight to the blind. For others, instead, I am eternal torment in your mind. You can search me for meaning, but all is for naught. I'll warm you for an eve, but in time, all will be forgot. Arcs among your love, your fears, and your vilest hate. I am a prison in your mind of which you create. The longer you stay here, the more you wish that... Wait. The longer you stay, the more you wish you would never depart. But there is no true salvation. I am a cage for your heart. What am I? Shit. For some provide escape, give insight to the blind. For others instead, I'm eternal torment in your mind. You can search me for meaning, but all is for naught. I will warm you for an eve, but in time all will be forgot. Summon your love, your fears, and your vilest hate. I'm a prison in your mind of which you create. The longer you stay, the more you wish you can never depart, but there's no true salvation. I'm a cage for your heart. What am I? Well, probably imagination is my guess. But I really do want to say, I want to say drugs too, but I feel like it'd be more addiction over drugs specifically. So I'm going to go with imagination. Imagination. It gives flavor to life. Without imagination, you creatures wouldn't have come to dominate the natural order. Unfortunately, you're incorrect. Imagination can provide salvation, a drive, and the ability to change reality. I'm imagination's more futile cousin. Having a riddle about an abstract concept allows for ambiguous answers. Yes, let us argue our way into being correct. And you know what? I actually like this mechanic. It's not just an immediate, fuck you, game over. You actually let us argue our way out of it. Yes, I suppose that is an inherent flaw of the riddle. I've learned a lot about the artistic process. Au revoir. No. Well, shit, boys. Let's restart that. Looks could be deceiving. Okay, yeah, it just circles back. No choice really matters. It's like a false choice. Like, I appreciate having the added dialogue. I'm not gonna like take off points for that. I appreciate that, but I do wish there was like a branching end or narrative in addition to that. That was my fidget spinner. Apologies. I'm gonna get this boy. I swear to God. I am a professional at riddles. I'm a genius. It doesn't really matter what I pick because it's just gonna end up with the same thing again. So I'm just gonna spam options and I'll get back there eventually. It's whatever. Alright. Provide escape, insight to the blind. For others instead, I'm an eternal torment in your mind. Escape and insight, eternal torment. Search for meaning, but all is for naught. I'll warm you for an eve, but okay. Let's go with drugs then. Let's go with drugs. What? I definitely wasn't thinking that as an answer. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, actually. A cage of your own doing. Maybe it's more accurate to say drug abuse and the relationship people can form with such substances. I guess that answer can work, but I was trying to keep this family friendly. So it's family friendly to throw a little boy off a cliff, but I'm not allowed to say drugs. No, but, I mean, that's censorship. This is not an issue of censorship. Fine, I guess you're correct. Jeez. Nice. Farewell, my sweet children. I trust that we never cross paths again. Mew. The boy also regains consciousness. His eyes aren't glazed over anymore. What just happened? The dream that Mrs. Mittens came back to life and that she was trying to kill me? What a terrifying dream. Mittens, how are you alive? Mew. Take a deep breath and rejoice, my son. I will. Thank you so much. My name's Caius. What are your names? Sky. Don't you forget it, punk. No, we'll go with this one. You know what, Rin, I appreciate you. Just kidding, I fucking hate Rin. Amelia, she wasn't lying to me. I said all those horrible things to her. I have to find her and tell her I'm sorry. Thank you so much, Sky and Rin. I'm so very, very grateful, but also really scared. What if Mrs. Wittens wants to eat my flesh? What if being dead has changed her? Well, I wouldn't worry about it. Okay, here's what you do. Make a sudden move. What? Mittens jumps up in fear and lashes onto Caius' face with her sharp claws. Ah, oh my god, Mittens. Why did you do that? She's digging into my fleas. Feces? Wait, face? Quick, we need to get help. I'm glad that was resolved quickly and that Sarah at the end knew how to treat severe cat wounds. But honestly, why did you do that? That was hilarious. You monster, but... yeah, that was pretty funny. So yeah, that's enough excitement for today. Let's get going. I don't know why you put me back on the cliff. Just put me on the end. It would make more sense narratively, I feel. Alright. Oh. Hello, guys. Sky, Rin, you have my deepest gratitude. Caius told us of you saving him. We have a few things to attend to, but I promise some kind of reward for your efforts. I really thought we were all doomed as a species, but you two are amazing. Thank you so much. Sky! Rin! Regan envelops both of you in his arms and gives you the tightest embrace. My spine! He's weeping. Thank you both so much. Caius told us how you saved him. You have my deepest love and respect. We have some things to attend to, but tomorrow I promise I'll find something to reward you with. Yeah, you're gonna be dead tomorrow, aren't you? I'm calling it right now. Yawn version 8 million. Alright, let's go this way. I hate you. You suck. You're the worst. Alright, now what? Okay, can we leave? Hey, we traveled a lot today. Let's find a place to stay for the night. Alright, you know what? I like your thinking. Tomorrow in the morning, we will all be dead. Calling it right now. Wait, I can just sleep here. Shit, yeah, let's just take someone's home. Hell yeah. What? You literally just said that you feel tired. The fuck? Alright, fine, fine. Hi there, can I have room for the night? What in the hells do you want? Innkeeper doesn't want to serve you. He's very suspicious of you. Could I get a room, please? Listen, I have better things to do than serve some upstart adventurers or leech off other people's problems. Jeez, this guy's got a stick up his ass. Get the hell out of my shop. Can I at least finish my rice first? Fine, but be quick with it. Oh, thank goodness. Just come back, Ren. You don't need to eat your rice. Alright, let's see if I answer something else. No, I can't answer anything else. Okay. So where the hell do I sleep? You seen Ren eagerly sizing up the plate of fried rice. One of us is going down, and it ain't gonna be me. Oh, hey, Sky. How did you order food so quick? Who said I ordered it? Someone just left a whole plate of food. Did you want some? It's spicy fried rice with mapo tofu, lots of chili oil and peanuts. Give me a bite. You can already smell the chili as you bring the spoon to your mouth, tempered by the delightful smell of the soy sauce and the freshly cooked rice. Enjoy the texture of the tofu, and the rice is surprisingly light. The amount of detail that you describe in your narration bits, I feel like would be better suited for a novel where there isn't, any visuals. In the case of in a video game, you should probably add visuals first and foremost. You crunch in a few peanuts that you caught with your spoon, and they pop like little pockets of joy. The soy sauce adds a beautiful, deep, rich flavor. You can't stop yourself from eating more. Maybe one more spoonful or 5. Hey, that's mine. Don't eat the whole thing. It's so good without him crying. You wipe the corners of your mouth with your fingers, and you start reaching for your eyes. No, don't rub your eyes. It's too late. You accidentally rub spicy chili oil into your eyes. Both your mouth and your eyes are on fire. The pain is unbearable. Told you not to, Jelly Bean. Here, I'll wash your eyes out. I'll get you for this, Ren. Hey, you brought this on yourself. Here, have some milk. Ren grabs a glass of milk and pours it into your eyes. It feels like your eyes are drowning in milk. The pain goes away. Is that a strat? I didn't know there was a strat. Speedrun. Get rid of the burning sensation. Pour milk into your eyes. You clearly this adventure's getting a little too exciting for you. What the hell? Hey, I freaking saved your life. See, no one else here cares. You look around, everyone else is staring at you. They immediately put their heads down and pretend they weren't looking. You swear you hear the barkeep chuckling. Obviously they were looking, Ren. Of course they would. It was hilarious. Alright, I don't really know what to do at all anymore. It said find a place to sleep, right? Can I go down to the girl? Adventurers? Wait. Adventurers, respect! Adventurers haven't passed through here in such a long time. Sky and Ren. Ren rolls off the tongue. How can I help? Have there been any strange things happening? Too many to count. A lot of people have passed away. I mean, a lot. We've greed to the point of numbness. I'm focusing on these grapes at the moment. Thanks for sharing. Great. Cool. Thanks. Awesome. Cool. Might be on the cliff or the riverside to the west. North, south, east, west. I guess we'll go back to the cliff then. Oh, did she die? Shit, did she fall off the cliff? This little rascal trying to kill our boy Caius. Who's a cute little murderer? You are? Yes, you are. That's exactly how I would be. Hey, can you understand what it's saying? No. Man, that's a shame. Does that mean you have 4 ears? 2 human ears and 2 cat ears? Which one is for listening? I find that very racist to my people, Ren. Hey, I'm not being racist. It's an honest question. Is it racist? Am I racist? Maybe I am. I'm not sure about anything anymore. Yeah, you're racist, Ren. You're going to hell. Hey, guys. Both Reggie and Frond were crying when they saw me. I'm so glad I came back alive. In a weird way, I wouldn't mind dying, but I don't want to ever cause anyone pain or sadness if I die. Well, that's bittersweet, I guess. Is there anything else to do here? You see a reflection in the pond. The water is still stagnant. Mosquito larvae wriggle below the surface of the water. The fallen leaves sway gently afloat. Not much, not much. Not much. Maybe this is the girl that I'm supposed to get. People are arguing too much to notice you. Well, I really don't know what to do, if I'm being honest, boys. I guess we'll listen to the story. Yes, read me the story. Haha, thanks, I'll try to be quick. Herd instinct. Wherever we encounter immorality, we also encounter valuations in an order of rank of human impulses and actions. These valuations and orders of rank are always expressions of the needs of a community and herd, whatever benefits it the most. And second most, and third most, that is also considered the first standard for the value of all individuals. Morality trains the individual to be a function of the herd and to ascribe value to himself only as a function. The conditions for the preservation of different communities were very different, hence there were very different moralities. Considering essential changes in the forms of future herds and communities, states and societies, we can prophesy, I don't think that's how you put prophecy, that there will yet be divergent moralities. Morality is herd instinct in the individual. Phew, that was a mouthful. Yeah, I didn't read any of that at all, and I just stumbled through that like a completely mentally unstable person. But I think that's just me in all situations. I think that's placing undue importance on the individual spirit. Individual morality can go against the herd. That's true. Would individual morality always be shaped by the herd from birth? Yes. So in a way, one is always beholden to the desires of the herd. Unless you grew up in the woods by yourself and no assistance from anyone. Well, this is getting out of hand. We should get going. Thanks for indulging me. Is it the same thing? Yeah, it is. Okay, Oakley Dokley. Alright, I really don't know what else to do. It said that they were tired, but then it says that they aren't tired. Hey, we traveled lots today. Let's find a place to stay for the night. Well, the innkeeper doesn't want to let us stay for the night. What do I do here? Rin joins to the bar counter. For moral support, of course. Excuse me, can I get some service, old man? Could I get a room, please? Listen, I have better things to do than serve some upstart adventurers lead to other people's problems. Get the hell out of my shop. Yeah, I really don't know what to do here. I can feel it. There's so much death in this place. I just hope there's a solution to everybody's woes. I love that word. Woe. Me too. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Just listening to this is causing me woe. Gotta hit the whoa on TikTok. That was the worst you ever said in my life. I can feel it. Okay, this just doesn't. Alright, nice. Great. Yep. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. Okay. Why? Stop. Okay. Well, yeah, I have no clue. There's a lot of people in this village. There are quite a few. I keep to myself mostly. I usually say and everyone leaves me be. Okay. Here lies Valeria, an incredible soul with the most inappropriate sense of humor. I'm sorry, I know you don't want to be remembered solely for your weird humor, but I really need it right now. She gave us much older than the others. Most of the writing is lost to time, but you can make out a few words. P. N. Un. Ed. Grav. And plant a sap. Go. Av. Green. Tra. Ha. Yep, great. I got it. Perfect. Here lies Roger, may be greeted by a soothing voice in the afterlife written by Cain. Jess Thornwood, quick to temper, but the best person I've ever met. May she find peace with her children, who were also sadly taken too soon. Here lies Ophelia. Her wishes were for her ashes to be scattered to the winds at the edge of the cliff. Mayan, an adventurer that... Wait. Il Mayan, an adventurer that came to my inn, collapsed on the floor and died. Rest in peace. Unidentified body. May you rest in peace, till be missed all the same. You know, the game is really comedic for the most part, but it also has really dark undertones. And I feel like in this game, it's done pretty well, though I wish it took itself slightly more seriously. It doesn't need to be a lot more seriously, but I think I need a bit of the randomness of the things that are said needs to be removed, and a bit more seriousness placed on some of the situations. So I think you could tell a good story, a good serious story, because your writing ability is incredible. And I'm fully invested in the world. But it's just some of the Some of the random humor kind of takes me out of it. Quasme, the inferior of the brother's twin. Capricin, we couldn't find a straw small enough for his tiny mouth. Mary, adopted daughter of Firuz, may she rest in peace. Minestrone, isn't that a soup? A slightly distant girl, but once you get to know her, she was one of the most sensitive creatures in the world. Written by Ophelia, who also died. True, is a quiet man who died peacefully. Rest in peace. Yeah, I've got no clue what to do, if I'm being completely honest here. What the fuck has that child gotten to? Interesting. Okay, tiles are a bit strange. I thought I could walk out of the map this way, but unfortunately it appears that I cannot. Yeah, I don't know what to do. These say nothing. I can't leave. I can't sleep in this bed because it says I'm not tired, even though it literally said that I feel tired half a second ago. I think we might be stuck, boys. Is there anything else I can do here? Do you still think of home sometimes? Of course, Sky, all the time. Waking up to stale bread for breakfast, being told to take care of the rat infestation in the shed, and then being paid pennies. Then sparring practice with you till dusk. Those were the good times. Going on an adventure is a state of mind more than the act of traveling. Wander at new horizons, the strangeness, the mundanity. Time to reflect. Stop being so corny. Can't help it, madame. Do you believe in the concept of the soul? Yes, I do believe there's such a thing as a soul. How about a question for you? Does an author imbue a part of their soul into their work? How about unconventional forms of art like games? Games such as tic-tac-toe or when kids play tag with each other. Does the original well, that's a big word, of these ideas countless years ago still live on in a sense whenever we play tag? Yeah, to some extent, I think so. Great, answers to all these questions and more. Right after these messages, Rinpoche is accepting a cut and interlude. Well, I don't get the theming of this game's a bit strange. Like, it has a lot of good concepts, and there's some very serious writing underneath all of the humor, but the humor feels quite random and strange at times. Like, I feel like the writer is a knowledgeable person. The person who made this game, developer, you're very knowledgeable, and you're a fantastic writer. But the way that you're implementing your writing into your more serious writing just comes off as a bit odd to me. It feels like there's not a set tone for the game, and you're kind of jumping around in between different kinds of tone that you want to take. Like at the start, I assumed it was a more jokey game, but it gets more serious and philosophical as you enter more dialogue with characters, so I'm not quite sure what you're going for. This is the life, coming to a strange land and eating everything in sight. Alright, if I go here, and then I pick the sneaking a little bite, such a spoonful of rice, you can already smell the chili. Oh, and it just brings back to this scene. Oops, I didn't. No. Alright, you're lost. Shit, I'm stuck in an internal dialogue because I keep clicking buttons. Leave me. Okay. Yeah, I think we are stuck. There feels like there should be more to this game, but I really, like, there was a girl I was supposed to find. I can go this way. I didn't know that there was a path this way the entire time. You absolutely have to enunciate that more. I had no clue that was there at all. Alright, let's go this way. Let's do this shit. Hi, Sky. My name's Millie. Good afternoon, Millie. Did someone tell you I was coming? I dreamt last night that you and your friend Rin were coming. You really do have beautiful ears. It's like a cat. Or a rat. A dream? You can see into the future, Millie? My dreams have been giving me some strange visions. Are they good visions? No, they haven't been very good. My dreams always come true. Before, we'd always dream amazing things for everyone. I had the dream where we had triple the amount of eggplants, and that made everyone in the village really happy. But now, I sleep and all I see are bodies. Every week someone else dies in the village. Before, I would try to warn everyone, but I'm scared to tell anyone now. Even when I tell people, there's no way to save them. And that's so awful. How long have you been seeing this? I think a few months now. Milia! Millie jolts up, as if terror shuts straight up her spine. There you are. What are you doing talking to those strangers? Don't go wandering off like that. Amelia's parents, your daughter's been telling me about her dreams. Amelia will be fine. She's having a few bad dreams. She'll get over it. No offense, ma'am, but it doesn't sound like it's only a few bad dreams. Excuse me, ma'am, but you can mind your own damn business. I can't believe you're still telling everybody about your dreams. Please stop doing that. Your wild imagination is only going to bring you sadness. Come now, Amelia. We have to head home. Okay. You're supposed to go down to the farm? What the hell was her problem? Yeah, thanks. Means a lot. Whatever, let's explore some more. No, the fuck we not gonna explore some more. Millie's whispering to the tree. You can't make out what she's saying. How did Milia get back here? Oh, Sky Rin. Talking to Grandma. That tree ain't your grandma. I know it's not actually Grandma. She left us a long time ago. I remember the last thing she said to me was, I'm not staying for 1 second longer with those useless parents of yours. That's terrible. It's okay. I hope she's happier now. Last week I had a dream about Caius and his cat. He's been crying and crying because his cat died a few weeks ago. When I had a dream last night, I saw his cat, Mrs. Mittens. She was lost, but I picked her up and carried her all the way back to the village. This morning I told Caius about my dream and that his cat was going to come home today. When instead he told me to go away and stop lying. He said that it's because of my lies and my parents don't love me and that they're going to break up because of me. I got so angry, but I held it all in. I'm not lying. I hope Mrs. Mittens comes back. See what I'm saying about you can write good? Like, you can write good, man. You can write really damn good. Just the tonal issues are a bit much for me. It might just be a me thing. But, you know. You're a good girl. His cat did come back. It did? That's amazing. I'm so happy. I know I don't have control of my dreams, but I'm hoping one day I'll have a dream that my parents stop fighting. I'm sorry, Amelia, but I don't think that's how dreams work. I know. I'll keep wishing and wishing that I'll have a dream where they're happy together, because I can't do anything else. Amelia! What is the meaning of this? Why do you keep talking to our daughter, outsider? Do you intend to steal her away from her parents? Yes, and there's nothing you can do. Mom, Dad, please, they're only trying to help. This wonderful girl doesn't deserve parents like you two. No, please, don't say that. Mom, Dad, I can see into the future in my dreams. So, Sky, was it? It must be nice to just travel. Prancing around without a care in the world. I wonder when I'll get a wake-up call back to reality. Ugh, thinking about it's giving me a headache. Do you get some kick out of disturbing everyone in this village? For goodness sakes, are you even listening to your daughter? Her, just ignore it. She says these lies all the time. It's time we've learned to deal with it. Why would we pay attention to childish nonsense? Leah's stunned. Her posture hunches slightly and trembles. But, no. There's more than that. She's fuming. She looks frustrated and hurt. I'm not lying. I dreamt about Big Brother. He's going to come back from his trip for sure. And then everything will go back to normal. Mother moaned her breath. She just never stops talking. If only we didn't have you. Dreams don't come true, Milia. They're just stupid made-up stories. If you say any more shit like that, I swear, Milia. Wow. Fuck me, dude. This is some really good writing, developer. Wow. Like, I genuinely have goosebumps. You know, this is a dynamic that's in a lot of games, sure. It's not a new interaction. You know, parents don't love them, but it's still fucking awful every time you see it. It's kind of like how suicide is sad in every single game it's in, or in every work of media or whatever. It's just a sad thing. But the implementation of it and the way it's written can make it 100 times better or 10 times worse, although it's still fucking terrible. And the implementation of it here, the writing is phenomenal. Again, I wish there was more there was more movement, some more animations and stuff happening on screen, but the blank stares to the parents and the increasing anger of the character busts over here, you know, it's really damn good, you know? I wish more of the game was written with this, you know, in this kind of tone. But you know what? You gotta have humor to balance it out. I get that. But I don't like the intensity of the conflicting tone. Why does it matter whether it's real? Her fears are very real. Who are you to tell us how to raise our daughter? Real life doesn't work like that, outsider. Your type feel like they can waltz in here solving everyone's problems and everything works out. Regular folks like us don't have your power or your freedom. We have to work for a living, not prance around irresponsibly. We have to deal with our problems like everyone else. We can't sugarcoat the harshness of reality for our daughter. Otherwise she'll grow up expecting too much goodness from others. You call yourself adventurers. You're nothing but a pair of children in your stupid games playing make-believe. Grow up. Amelia is shaking in either fear, anger, or sadness. It's hard to tell. She tries to hold back her tears, but it's too much. Stop crying, for goodness sakes. It's time we go, Amelia. I can't. I don't mean to. I'm sorry. Where Ray leans over and speaks to you in a low tone. These people are mundane folk who won't believe in the mythical or the arcane. And actually, they're straight up assholes. What gives them any right to insult us? They aren't worth our respect. Amelia, you don't have to go if you don't want to. She hesitates, but she sticks next to you. What are you doing, Amelia? Get the hell away from our daughter. Do I have to call the guards? This is outrageous. The other villagers won't stand for this. The name's Sky. Amelia needs some time away from you two. Please, I don't want to go. You've manipulated our daughter, haven't you? Amelia, come here at once. No. No? I don't want to come with you. I hate being with both of you. You make me feel sad and awful and ignored and... Amelia. Go away, leave, please. It hurts to see you. Cat. I can't believe we just did that. That felt easy. There's a lot of intense emotions in the air. Amelia breaks down crying. It's clear she's still trying to hold back her tears, but by holding them back, she starts to choke and cough in her tears. She hides her face in shame. Everything's gonna be okay, Millie. We have to decide what to do. Let's go back to the inn. We can't be seen by the other villagers. We have to go down to the farm. Can't you see we're closed? Barkeep notices that you're with Milia. The guards are looking for you. Milia's parents are in an uproar. Please let us stay. Relax, you're allowed to stay here. That girl's been through enough. Take the back room. I'll tell the guards and anyone else to piss off. You all must be hungry, I suppose. I'll bring some beans and chicken. This game just got really good. It got really good just now. I don't know what happened, but it went from funny, average, mediocre... not average, mediocre. That's too much. It was good the whole time, but it went from funny, jokey game to fucking great. It's amazing that she took the bedroll instead of the bed. Maybe that's what she's comfortable with. The poor girl. Green tidings to you too. Sarah here. The innkeeper told me to bring you chicken and beans. He's out of chicken though. So just beans? Oh, what is that last you got there? What? He said he wasn't going to let anyone in. I'm sorry, Sarah, but we can't involve you in this. Alrighty, Sky, I'll step out of your hair. I trust your decision on this one. Enjoy the food. Au revoir. I have PTSD from au revoir. Flashbacks to me failing the rail 800 times. What do you think we should do, Sky? This is a difficult one, you know? I feel like going and bitching to the elder isn't going to make the parents respect you anymore. Saying we can't change your parents is dumb, but yeah, you, personally, probably couldn't change your parents, so we just need to support Milia. I think that's the best move there. Okay, I'll stick with you on this. Before you all head to sleep, you hear Milia mumble quietly in her sleep. Don't tell Grandma Eleanor. See? I didn't. Boom. I knew that was the right call. I'm a genius. You lay in bed restlessly, finding it hard to sleep. It's one of those nights where you have closed your eyes for hours in hopes that you can trick your body into sleeping, but sleep still eludes you. You probably should have said don't tell Grandma Eleanor before I made the decision, because that would have made an interesting dynamic in my choice, because, you know, telling the grandma might have been the good choice for some people. It might have been the right choice. So putting that before you make the choice could make people have doubts about their choice, and that can create really an interesting dynamic between the player and the game. Just a suggestion. It's one of the, yeah. At times you swear you've slipped into a dreamlike state just for a moment, but then your brain fires off at random synapses. You dwell on the events of yesterday or conversations you had years ago with people you can't remember, even with the curtains closed. The moonlight still penetrates through your eyelids. The moon is bright tonight. You decide to wake yourself and stretch your legs. Milia's gone too? Where did Ren go? Shit. The air tastes cold. I don't know if... Oh, that was a guy. I feel like I'd prefer atmospheric tones over this music. Broken bottle is on the ground in a pool of wine. The wine is unusually of a very deep red and smells pungent. I like the use of color, too. You look at the painting. You try to leave the room, but the door's locked. You panic and try to force the door open, violently pulling the door handle. You're faint, distorted, yelling. Why can't you admit that the whole world isn't against you? I've always hated you. I've always hated you. I've always hated you. Get out of my house. God, she's still crying in her room. I wish she was never born. Door unlocks. What happened? The tone of the game just shifted dramatically. Also, why was the transfer event over on that grave? Auntie Valerie, I'm sorry. Can I enter any house now? I can. No, I can't. Is it just random? I think it's just random, or it teleports me. Alright, let's go down then. The use of color is fantastic. And the writing just went off the charts. Bro, what the fuck happened? Wow. It went from being funny game to holy shit, I'm completely invested in the story and I am now emotionally attached to these characters. Wow. Remy! Remy! Millie beats the door with the palm of her hands with intense panic. Tess is flooding at a torrential rate. Water bursts through the floorboards and walls. The water's already above Milia's shoulders. Milia, come... Wait, what's wrong, Milia? Sky! We have to save Aunt Remy and get her out of there. Her entire house is flooding. If we don't get her out, she'll die. It'll be all my fault. Milia knocks even harder at the door. Her hands turn white. There are tears in her eyes. She stands on her tippy toes and desperately claws at the door. Remy! Wade through the water and grab her yourself. The water reaches up to your chest. You steal your resolve and grab hold of Milia. No, please, Sky, we have to save Remy. She grabs the doorknob, refusing to let go. Now listen, we have to go. Even though she understands the urgency of the situation, she violently struggles from your grasp. I let Neville die. I saw Uncle Roger and Jess burn to death. I saw Auntie Valerie melt before my eyes, her eyes falling into her skull. All I could do was scream. What if all this is my fault? How could I tell Eleanor I was the reason why her sister died? She goes limp. I'd rather die than lose anyone else. She'll die, right? If I say this one. People want you to live. People will slip. No, they won't. She won't believe that. Okay. Thank you, Sky. You both pull enough fiercely at the door, yelling for Remy's name until your voice goes hoarse. As the water level rises, it becomes increasingly clear that we're both trapped here. There's no response from inside. The water rises, the entrance of the house collapses. All you can do is hug her within the cold place, hopelessly shielding her as the water envelops you both. It's not a game over, right? Yeah. You find yourself washed upon shore. Remy's house has been completely flooded. The image of Milia's hand reaching out to you is burned into your mind. You couldn't save her, could you? How pitiful, her screams and her tears. She clutches so desperately to these people around her, as if they actually matter. She will learn. As will you. Is any of this real? The poison is real. Can you feel it? The self-torturing guilt? She has such powerful guilt. It was Milia who brought us to this stream, as if crying out for help. But we can only do so much. Her mind is forming hairline fractures. Soon it will crack. Can she see through the pain and see what she really wants, or will she plunge down into the abyss and take you and the entire village down with her? But then again, this isn't but a dream. None of this is real. Yet. Please, can you help her? I wish I can, but it's difficult helping someone who finds it hard to ask for help. All I can say is simply being there for someone is enough. See you, Sky, in the waking world. I love the message of this game, and I love everything that it has turned into. I feel like the opening could be reduced, make that left clearing more visible, make it more visible that you can actually walk over there, because I had no clue. And I would reduce the Jogi's tones initially, because it really contrasts the current tone, and it feels really out of place. The current writing and everything that's going on right now is phenomenal, but it just contrasts the initial tones way too much, that it feels a little bit weird. Sky, wake up, you're trembling. You get out of bed, your sheets drenched with sweat, your heart is racing so fast, anxiety overwhelms you. You're up so late, I didn't think you were sleep-talking. I think you were sleep-talking. Is everything okay? I had the most frightening dream. Sky. And put your arms around you. Everything's okay. None of it was real. I'm not too sure about that. We need to check on Remy. Okay, Sky, let's get going. Good morning, Sky, Ren. There are dark circles under her eyes. It doesn't look like she had much sleep. Can I ask you for something? You can ask me anything. Don't be afraid. Okay, thank you. Sky, what were your parents like? I didn't have a mother. My family's a ragtag bunch of adventurers. Growing up with the weirdos we did, I'm surprised we didn't develop any brain disorders. Brain disorders? I see. Thanks for sharing, Sky. It really means a lot. How about your parents, Ren? Well, Mia, it's quite a funny story, actually. When I was a wee babby, my mother was the high priestess of the Eldritch god of murder and suffering, Macrioth. My mother... I can't pronounce any of that. My mother had a vision of that guy and come to her and impregnate her with its divine seed. And 3 months later, this little bundle of joy was born. 3 months? That's pretty fast. On my first birthday, she had this huge ritual organized where I was to be sacrificed on an altar, and she was to bathe in my divine entrails to appease her god. There were all these other babies and Mother's Day ready to join in. It's like a baby shower, but perhaps a bit more literal, if you catch my drift. This guy's father and his venturing party raided the temple, and in absolute shock and horror at the sight of the slaughtered infants, they cut down my mother and all the guards. They carried me out of the temple and raised me alongside Sky, and that's how I turned out to be the fine young lass that you see before you today. Wow, okay. Hey, she asked for it. Millie, speechless, her face frozen in absolute shock. Goodness, I'm sorry, Millie. You didn't need to hear that. No, Ren, that's okay. I guess some people have it harder than others. Well, I don't remember much of it because I was so young, so I can't really say it's affected me growing up. I was only told all this when I was much older. Pain is all relative anyway. I don't think that your pain isn't any less real, Milia. You're right. Thanks, Sky, Ren. You're welcome, Milia. Keep your chin up. Yo, Sky. I'm just having a brewski and reading the newski. Don't yo me. What the hell was that dream? Don't worry, you'll understand in time. Come have a look at my book. The light, it burns. Alright. Alright, well. Oh, I didn't even look at this. That's my bad. It's enough. You know, it doesn't need any more. This is fine. Yeah. I really want to play more of this game. I would genuinely love to explore the rest of the story, and see what else is happening. Of course, I'll only do that if there's requests for it. Otherwise, I'll just play it in my own time. But this game, it was weird. Because at the beginning, I wasn't really expecting this. I sensed the darker undertones, but I wasn't expecting such a dramatic mood shift to happen. I'm glad that it did, though. It was phenomenal. It's kind of what I wish Dweller's Empty Path had been more of those darker undertones, and in a more direct way. But that tonal shift was a bit, it kind of came out of left field a little bit. I wasn't expecting it to shift that harshly. So you can maybe lead into that a bit better, possibly. But really, at the end of the day, that was fantastic. The use of color in that dream sequence was phenomenal. The sound design and music, for the most part, is incredible. The writing is next level, for real. The odd humor here and there is a bit strange, but at the end of the day, really, the writing is incredible. Really, the biggest and most dramatic complaint I have with the game is the lack of text boxes. It's sometimes difficult to read the text. It's not the worst thing in the world, but I would still recommend having those text boxes there. Or at least, changing the text color instead, if you don't want to do that. But yeah, really, at the end of the day, that was incredible. And I really like where the story is going. And, if there's no interest in a part 2, although I would love to make one, if there's no interest in a part 2 of Shivering Hearts, then I will simply play through the rest of this game in my own time and share that with the developer personally. But if you guys would like to see me play through the rest of this game, because I would be more than interested in playing through it, let me know in the comments below or shoot me a message on Discord. I'm always open. And I'll see you, my croutons, in the next video. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.